Alright guys, welcome to the video. We're doing another blank to brand with my good friend Gabby, who runs a brand called Gabba. And she's actually going to pull up here in a second, and as soon as she gets here, we're just going to run right into it. So stay tuned and watch till the end of the video.
JC.
Alright, Gabby.
Hello.
You're back.
I'm back.
So, blank to brand. Let's see. What are you cooking up? What do you think we should design here?
My brand, like a big part of it is graphic t-shirts, and that's because prior to starting my brand, I had a background in graphic design. So professionally I was doing that. So I'm thinking just a classic Gabba graphic tee, something that is maybe a little silly, maybe a little cute, some color. I don't know yet. We'll cook up something, but I'm thinking something definitely cute.
Yeah, something that kind of stands out.
Yeah,
cutesy.
yeah. Probably involving a little cute animal or something.
Fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so for some people who haven't heard of your brand and maybe this is their first video, what is Gabba about?
So Gabba is a brand that I started about 3.5 years ago. I originally started it as an Instagram account where I was sharing with my friends and family my graphic design journey, how I'm learning how to graphic design. And as I was making mock-ups and posting it, my friends and family were really liking it and they wanted to buy it. So from there I bought a little screen printing setup and I started just printing stuff in-house. I slowly built it throughout the years as I worked, my other 9-to-5s and various jobs. And now, 3.5 years later, it's a clothing brand that has unisex clothes. Also, I'll drop accessories from time to time. And I don't know, I guess the whole point of the brand was for me to be able to express myself freely away from my 9-to-5s and all these other jobs that I do. I'm always designing for other people and I love doing that. I think it's a really good thing to step out of your own box and design with and for other people. But when I step into Gabba world, which is, for me, it's like stepping into my inner child. So anything that I would have liked back when I was a kid, I kind of channel it into Gabba now, which is why when you look at my brand, a lot of it is kind of nostalgic. I'll make references to niche things that existed in the 90s or the early 2000s. And that all just comes from a place of my inner child and what makes me feel happy to design, regardless of what's going on or trending or whatever's out there. I just step into this very whimsical, playful, childlike energy that I feel we all had when we were kids, and it kind of gets lost when you become an adult. And then, you're worried about making money and all of these things. And I somehow was able to take that kind of childhood nostalgia and whimsical touch that I have and make it into a clothing brand and do that full time now. So that's
so far
Gabba in a nutshell.
Yeah. No, I definitely love how you can definitely tell in your brand that it lives in the nostalgia. You play with the Animal Crossings and you have the design one that's the gat.
Yeah.
That's super fire.
Yeah, but I also like you said, I kind of add my own little touch in there. The whole brand is just kind of a mix of my inspirations growing up and my inspirations now. So that's why you'll get the Animal Crossing, the cute character, but then she's holding a rifle or something.
That's
because
so
my present term, Gabby, I like to listen to a lot of music with those kind of references, and I just think it's cool. So it's definitely a blend of my child self and my adult self.
That's so far.
Thanks.
All right, so let's check out what blanks US Standard Apparel sent us. Shout out Jacob for sending us all these blanks. He's been super clutch.
Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah, here we go. So they sent us this navy t-shirt you said you loved.
I do. I love navy.
This is crazy, huh?
I think navy is the new black.
Right?
Hot take.
They have the baby tee, super fire.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
And then they have the crop top, which is super fire too. Super hot right now.
And I love how thick the band is up top.
Yeah.
I feel it just makes a garment look just nicer, more luxurious when you have the thick collar.
Yeah. No, super fire. I love using US Standard Apparel because they're domestic and they have a very a luxurious feel to them, and they're very nice. So let's get right into designs then.
Yeah, let's do it. This is just my little Google drive.
So it's on the Google Drive?
Well, I just gathered all of my inspo here. It's not that much. Okay, where I'm coming from with this design is you're seeing a lot of baby goats. And something that I've been trying to tell myself, like a positive affirmation, is like, I'm so goated. Like, whenever I feel down, I'm like, wait, but I'm goated.
Yeah.
And then so I was just like looking at pictures of baby goats because they're so cute. It's like, I kind of want to make a design that says, I'm goated with the baby goat. So that's where we're going with this.
That's so fire.
And so I pulled up like the potential blinks that we can use.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just kind of want to design around that. But I'm thinking I want to start with this photo.
Which one should we start with?
I think this one. I want to use this goat. I'm going to open it in Photoshop because I think my first line of action here is his ears kind of clipped on this side.
Got it.
This is like a instance where I'll definitely use like AI and just use like the generative expand because it'll just create the rest of the ear of the goat.
What?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's actually amazing.
There's no way.
But all I did was just extend the picture and then I clicked enter and look, there's
It literally just made his ear.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I'm learning more about AI and I'm seeing how people use it and I feel like it's actually pretty helpful for things like this because I could have like spent a lot of time trying to make an ear extend the ear from scratch.
Literally though.
But
Wow.
there it is.
AI is so crazy.
There it is. And then another feature of Photoshop is now you can just remove a background really easily. So I'm going to do that by just removing the background like this.
It's crazy.
I'm going to get rid of this guy because I just want this one. Okay, let me see.
That's the photogenic goat for sure.
So we're gonna export this one and we're gonna use it as the focal point of our design. So I have my 16 by 18. Let me drop in the goat. Okay.
Fire.
Super cute. Okay, so one of the things that I really like to do is image trace, which sometimes it produces wonky results, but it'll just basically trace the image.
Yeah.
Then I just go in and I'm gonna start like messing around with the settings. But I kind of want it to be like a grungy goat. We're gonna make it a little grungy. Let's see.
Dang. So now you're on Illustrator.
Now I'm on Illustrator, yeah. I moved over to Illustrator. We're gonna expand this. I like how this is going. I think it looks cute, but kind of like also a little scary.
I love
like
how
a
you're
Pokemon or something.
Yeah, it kind of does, huh? I love the duality of you using both softwares.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to do this to put in the back because I kind of want an outline like that maybe or something like that. That looks pretty cute. We got this guy.
Oh, there you go.
I'm happy with that. And then also something that I really like to do is bring in the mock of the t-shirt so I can really visualize how,
it's gonna
look. And I know I wanted to use some text. So let's see. I know exactly what I want to write. No, I think I'm just gonna go, wait, I'm goated. Because I've been saying that. So like this is kind of, I think, the composition of how I want it. And I want it to just be super jumbo, like kind of fill up the whole shirt, but let's fluff it up a little bit. My favorite thing to do is, I think it might be called an image bleed, but what I'm going to do is blur the text kind of aggressively, and then I like to do a little bit of this, and then I mess with the bleed here. I like a really bubbly kind of feel to all my clothing.
Yeah.
I feel like it just adds to the whimsicalness of it.
I
when
like
we expand it, then we can kind of look through different color palettes. I think I like how this is turning out, but I kind of want to use like another shade of blue.
There you go. Looks good. You're going with that light blue one?
I don't know, I'm not sold on it yet, but I want to add some more elements. Let me see.
Oh, you're going to add some grass?
Yeah, definitely got to add some grass, maybe something like this. And I like to, this is a little hack that I do on Google to find like a transparent image. So I just found this little flower grass patch, but I'm going to use the same thing, the image trace, to kind of give it like a more rough vibe. Let's see. More color, expand, maybe add it behind the little goat. Let's change the color, something like green for grass.
Just adding like the grass element to it just took it to a crazy level. That's fire.
And then I think I want to warp this a little bit. So I like weird looking stuff. So let's make it look a little wonky, you know, because there's like this curve of the
on the
goat,
back.
So I'm kind of wanting to play with that. Maybe make this a little bigger actually too. And then I also, one thing about me is I'm really bad about my layers and organizing and naming them. I've just never like been that kind of designer that's really like technical. I mean, everything's like a chaotic mess in my design process, but it's just kind of what works for me, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that because I feel like colors are fun to play around with, like when the design is like closer to, you know, its finished state. And I still want to add some stuff because I feel like there's like something missing on the sides. I think what I actually want to do is I'm gonna go to Google Translate real quick, and I'm gonna set this to Cantonese because my grandma's Cantonese and it was just Mother's Day, so we're gonna add some Cantonese in there. I just chose the word wait because it's already up there, and I'm actually gonna do this. I'm going to blur it, and I kind of want it to be more abstract, so we're gonna rasterize. I think I just want it to be more of like a blob or something. Yeah. And I'm literally just like kind of pressing buttons and playing around with the settings until something cool happens. I kind of like this because it looks like a little character or something.
Yeah, it does.
Let's expand this and kind of want to split them. And then I think I want to put them on either side. I kind of feel like it needs to be filled in with something. So, and I know I want to use some pink in here. Okay, so now I feel like I could play with the color. I think blue goes really well with like a yellow. So I want to kind of explore a yellow color, like a pale yellow though. And I want these to be pink.
Like a rose pink?
Like a little baby pink.
Like a baby
something.
pink, yeah.
Yeah, now I'm just having fun with the colors and seeing, you know, what works. I don't have any sort of theories or anything. I just go by how things look and if they look satisfying to look at, I guess. When I design, I will think about the method in which I'm printing. So whether it's for like screen print or DTG, that has a lot to do with like the choices I'm making in terms of the color, or if I want to do something more photorealistic, I have to think about what kind of printing I'm using for it. But this is fun because DTG you really can use any color. So I'm really gonna use a couple different colors. Sometimes I feel pretty limited because you could screen print this easily. For sure, but
it gets expensive.
It gets expensive, yeah.
Dang, the design looks crazy.
Wait, that's pretty cute, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about the colors? Do you think they like are harmonious? Do you think they work together well?
I think they work together. The grass from green to blue is crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna blow it up. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't want to do too much also because, you know, I want the
I think it looks great. This is like
point.
You just whipped this up crazy, dude. That's so fire.
I think I'm done. I'm gonna put my timer down. I'm done.
Wow. That is hard. We have the baby tee.
Yep.
And then we have the crop top.
Okay.
So
I feel like the t-shirt's pretty solid.
Yeah.
But maybe, am I allowed to put it on another piece as well? Like, can I put this? Okay. Maybe this one I want to be like more neutral.
Oh, like a white?
Yeah, I kind of want to make this one look more like punk
Yeah.
vibe. I think I'm done.
Yeah?
I think we got it.
Hey, we got it. Let's go. Let's take these to Junior and to go get these printed. Honestly, let's see what he thinks about the design.
All right.
We're at DTG, man. We need some stuff printed.
Alright, show me what we're working with, come on.
So we just designed something super fire. Check your email and I want to see what you think about it.
No, that's fly.
Isn't that fire?
Alright, if you want, because I know you like your artwork maxed out, I can change the sizing of this a little bit. Just because I know this one's going to be a lot smaller.
I was thinking for these ones though, I just wanted it to be like not jumbo for these, maybe just like small.
Something proportionate?
Yeah, something kind of small. 1.5 and then I think 6 or 7. 7 long is fine. And then whatever wide.
Bet.
And then that should fit on this one too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
go.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Don't lie to me
A
now.
10 out of 10. Hell yeah. What do you guys think? What do we rate it?
This is a 10.
BMS. Come on.
Rucker scale?
Come on.
What about you,
It's
Shane?
Good.
Just a thumbs up.
Think this is gonna fit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that came out fly. Let me see.
Wow,
came out
it's so
cold.
cute. Like, they give very different vibes too.
This one's like summery, it's
Yeah.
daytime. You know, we're gonna hit the flea real
This
quick.
is like, I'm gonna go out with my girls tonight. Wait, I'm goated. Like, that's, you know?
Shane, I'm going out tonight.
Looks good.
Look at that.
No, you guys, you killed it. Guys,
Thank you,
it's
Junior.
so cute.
Appreciate you, bro. Always coming in clutch, per usual.
Teamwork
Thank
makes the dream
you.
work.
So that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Let us know how Gabby did. And honestly, thank you for coming through and doing that with us.
Thank you for having me. I love coming here and hanging out with you guys. Shout out to US Standard Apparel.
Shout out to Jacob,
No, the
man.
blanks work perfectly for our designs.
Yeah, no,
I'm
they-
happy with how they turned out.
They killed it. So thank you again, Gabby. You killed it. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.